Hi, Ross.
Hi.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm glad that you are here. So, can you maybe introduce yourself first for the viewers?
Yes. Hi, I'm Rosela. I'm from Italy. I'm 19 years old and I'm here in the Netherlands to study. Yeah.
Nice. And what are you studying?
I'm studying international business.
What is international
Yes.
business?
So, international business, it focuses on economics, it focuses on the international environment as well. So, it focuses more on like international companies, how to behave, how these companies are organized, this kind of stuff. Yes.
I also heard that, we are in the Netherlands, and in the
Yeah.
Netherlands, there is like that modern, innovative education system. And there are a lot of universities,
Mm-hmm.
especially the applied science universities, which are using the design based education
Mm-hmm.
system. Do you know what's that in that? Give us
Yes.
some
So
examples.
there are two different kinds of universities here in the Netherlands, and we have the applied science universities and we have the research universities. So, for example, for my point of view, like where I'm from, in Italy, we don't have applied science universities. We have research universities, and it was a new thing when I came here. And it was a little bit overwhelming for me in the beginning because I didn't know how to approach this new system. But then I got used to it and I learned how to approach this system, how to, for example, do the projects and everything. So I think it took me like time to get used to it. But so the design project system is based on developing mainly like a project, a report. So collaborating with a company, a
Mhm.
real company, and analyzing this company, going more in depth about the informations, and depends on like the aim of the report. Um, of course, you are going to analyze those like specific informations, and you're working with a group, so you have to like collaboration skills, and it was
Yes.
a little bit hard in the beginning to collaborate with people from different countries because we're like really different,
Yeah, that's true.
and so it's another challenge in the beginning, but I think after like being more open-minded, you will get used to it and you will be more patient and yeah, understandable. So yeah, these are the main things.
I couldn't agree more that it's kind of a challenge,
Yeah.
especially in the beginning when you are like
In the
working
beginning, yeah, it is.
with other internationals,
Yeah.
because of course there are a lot of countries with different customs.
Yeah.
For example, there are like, let's say, the Western countries,
Mm-hmm.
where they tend to, let's say, miss the deadlines. Okay, this is a stereotype, but
It
there
is,
are,
no, actually, yeah, it is true, and especially like being late,
yes,
this kind of stuff. But I think you get used to it, or you have to put, of course, boundaries, because here in school maybe it is serious, but it's not that serious as a like in a work environment.
yes,
But
that's
if you
true.
get used to it like right now, then you will be fine for the future. And another thing that I had to get used to it, it was like writing reports, because maybe for me it was like perfect. I put all the informations and everything, but maybe it wasn't that well structured as a report should be. So learning this kind of stuff, it's useful as well.
Definitely, we are still
Yeah.
in the learning process, right? Like we have the ability to and the chances to make mistakes, and
Yes.
therefore, having this growth mindset, we can learn after
Yes.
these
That's
mistakes.
why I really like this like project groups, because for each module, we have, for example, if we are like in module one focusing on, I don't know, marketing, then the project it should be based with like the marketing, and we study the theoretical part, and then so the theory, and then we put it into practice. So it's easier like to like memorize it for the exams as well, and put it everything that you put into practice. I think it's easier to memorize.
Yeah, especially and further interpret and
Yeah.
and practice as in the future. So I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more that this is actually the foundation of the design based education. And when I first came here, it was a shock to me as well, because I also got used to that like, let's say, kind of outdated system that we had
Yeah.
back in Hungary. And now I'm just, I don't know, now I can feel the, let's say, the freedom that this design-based education
Yeah, I
give
think
us.
it's better
Yes, it
because
is.
you remember the things like for a long term than in a short term.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah.
Because we can already have the experience that we can already put into our CVs.
Yes.
And when we are applying for an internship,
Yeah.
we can already say that, yeah, I work with this client, I have worked with this company. So we have like real on-site experience.
Yeah, and I
already.
think the companies are looking for people that have more experience.
True.
And of course, it's important to know the theory, but at the same time, you should know how to put it into practice as well, because otherwise, it will take more time for you to like go into the company and get used to it, you know?
Definitely.
So for sure, they will look more for students that have more experience.
Just imagine the scenario that you are going on an interview
Yeah.
for an internship, and they are saying that, okay, can you launch service for our clients? And you are like, yeah, well, I know the theory.
Yeah, I know the theory, but
now
I
we
don't know how
actually
to
can.
communicate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, with these projects behind our backs, we actually
Yes.
are able to.
And
do
especially when you present the projects as well, because you will learn how to communicate with people.
Definitely.
Maybe a lot of people are really shy, but if you practice a lot and if you communicate with, for example, the group, or when you do presentations, you will get used to it, and you will be more like outgoing. So that's really important as well, especially in international environment,
Yeah,
because you have to communicate a lot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And that's why we can enhance our like communication skills and actually all of our skills. So we can build a huge and really useful skill set for, especially in like a business environment that we will probably work in, or as an entrepreneur, or you know, there are a lot of ways to practice this. But personally, I could feel already that you just said that when I'm presenting for the class or for my peers, I gained a certain level of confidence.
Yes.
So I'm not really shy to say the things. And also, you know, we are getting more and more fluent in English as well.
Yeah. If I compare the first year and the second year, like I could definitely see the differences, for sure.
Me too. Okay, let's move on to another topic that I'm really eager to talk about with you, which is I heard that you are working next to your studies, and I'm curious, like, do you have enough time for yourself next to your studies? Like, do you have enough free time to work and to?
So I'm doing a part-time job. I usually work. So in the beginning, I usually worked from like just in the weekends, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But to be honest, and now I'm working more, but to be honest, I think it's manageable. Like, you have to really plan like what you have to study, and of course I prioritize like school first and then work, but I can handle both. I think it's manageable, and I see that I have free time to hang out with friends, do activities, have time for myself. So yeah, I think it's manageable.
I was curious about your side of your story, because I think we are in the same boat. I'm also working next to my studies, and I feel the same. Like, I have time for myself, I have time for my things, and also of course with the earned money, and also with the grants that we are receiving as students, I don't know, there are a lot of opportunities that we can enjoy as students.
And I think it really depends on like person to person, because it really depends what do you prioritize. For example, I love traveling, and I have the chance to travel a lot, even though I'm really busy. But if you, for example, if another person loves to travel and they cannot manage to do like everything together, then of course it depends what do you prioritize. So, but I think working, it's manageable.
I totally agree. Also, back to traveling.
Yeah.
One of my favorite hobbies as well.
Yeah.
Like to travel around. I love it.
And it's easier. Like it's easier
It is.
from the Netherlands than
Yeah.
from Italy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know. We are surrounded by a lot of countries, so it's really nice to like go and visit them, even for a day. It's not that far away.
Sure.
So the Netherlands, it's not that huge country, so it's easy to travel around.
Sure, and also like it's like a really like general airport,
Mhm.
or how to say it, like you can, like from Amsterdam,
Yeah,
there are a lot of destinations to go to,
that's true.
and it's really good that it's accessible, especially that there are a lot of direct flights, so you
Mhm.
don't even have to switch between the flights.
Yeah.
And yeah, like to connect traveling with our like side jobs,
Mhm.
I would say it's really good that we can earn our own money, and also with the power of the grants that we are
Yeah.
receiving, we have this kind of new opportunities, or like the opportunity to travel,
Mhm.
and just to explore and enjoy our lives as students. And that's why I do cherish these options for students, because back in Hungary there were a lot of people, like including me, who, for example, couldn't afford to go to certain countries.
Yeah.
But since I'm here, since I'm earning my own money,
You're more
and
independent.
yeah, I'm more independent, and also receiving the grants and everything,
Yeah.
I do think that I have a bit more freedom in this field.
Yeah.
So I have
And that's
more.
really nice. So you can
Yeah, it is.
combine studies, you can combine work, and you can combine like your hobby.
Yeah,
So that's amazing. That's the best combination.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because now, therefore, we can like max out
Yeah.
the student experience that we can have as like, a first degree
Mhm.
students, for sure. Moving on to the next topic,
Yeah.
which are like still connected to the travel opportunities.
Okay.
Since our university is offering a Grand Tour program,
Yes.
which is really similar to exchange. So can you tell us what is Grand Tour, what is exchange, what is the difference?
Okay, so the difference is that Grand Tour, so both of them are doing in the third year for our studies. There are different studies that have like Grand Tour and exchange probably in the last year, but for international business is in the third year. And you can decide either exchange or Grand Tour. The difference is that, like the main difference is that Grand Tour, it's like NHL Standen has universities in these countries. So, for example, South Africa, Bali, and Thailand. And they have like NHL has a school university there. So you do basically a minor in an NHL Standen building, but in another country. So it has the same system. It has like, it works the same. But exchange, it's not connected with NHL. It's completely like connected by like their partnerships,
Yeah.
but they are like their own universities. So, and it's mainly Erasmus programs. And in NHL, we have, for example, you can do exchange in Japan as well, in South Korea, and in the US. So that's part of the exchange program. But mainly the partners are with Erasmus, so here in Europe. And you can choose, you have like a lot of options. And there are a lot of universities all over like Europe. So Spain, France, Portugal, Italy, like everywhere. And you can apply for one of these two options. And yeah, so basically these are like the main differences. You can receive, for example, scholarships for both of them, but it works like different, because with Erasmus it's easier because it's from the grant. It's from the European Union, and you can receive it like you're sure that you're going to receive it. For Grand Tour, you have to win these scholarships, but there are a lot of people that wants to go there and want to do this program, and I think it's really cool. And there is an option for Grand Tour, and you can do so. Usually the like the exchange part should be like studying abroad. It should be 6 months, but with Grand Tour you can do 3 months to a country and 3 months to another. So you can do 2 minors, and you can do, for example, 3 months in Thailand and spend other 3 months in Bali or in South Africa. So you can combine this. But yeah, so you have a lot of options during the 3rd year, and then
it's true.
Yeah, so this is the main.
It's true.
Yes.
So I'm curious.
Yes.
Do you have any plans in mind for the Grand Tour?
I
the
do.
Exchange?
I do have plans, but they're like really different to each other. So my first option was in Spain. I have some friends that they were already like they went there for Erasmus for bachelor studies to Valencia, and they really like suggested me to go there. So that was like my first top one, and it always has been. But the thing is, when I checked the list, then I saw the other options, and I didn't consider Grand Tour, to be honest, because I will go there for vacation probably, but I'm not seeing myself to spend there 6 months.
Yeah, it's understandable. Everybody has his their
own thoughts. But then looking for the exchange programs, I saw Japan, and Tokyo really caught my eye. And because Tokyo, it's like a huge city, and Japan as a country, it's in Asia, but like compared to other countries in Asia, it's one of like the most developed, the most
innovative,
innovative. And I think it's really, for example, in known for its economic system, and like has a really strong economic impact in the world, and everybody knows that, So, and I've never been to Asia, so in any countries of Asia, and I was like, if I have the opportunity, why not? And
you should take it.
Yes, to be honest, I don't really know like what to expect about Tokyo or this kind of stuff, but I'm willing to go there. So I think that will be my first option, Tokyo, for sure. And then I will pass my second option to Spain. And my second options will be Valencia. And my third option will be still in Spain, I think. Probably, Barcelona or,
Solid choices.
So
I really love it.
So I have my plans already. I really have my 3 choices, but we'll see.
That's really good. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
I certainly believe that Tokyo is a really good choice. Yeah. Also Spain.
Yes.
But I was looking at the list, and I also like Japan caught my attention as well. I also never been to Asia.
Yeah.
Actually, my plans are also like kind of, I have a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, a lot of them. But the thing is that my plan A would be probably Grand Tour.
Yeah.
I also have my reasons, so I totally understand it. There are a lot of people who are like, going there, chilling out for half a year. It's fine, because somebody.
That's good. Actually, that's good. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm really more like into exchange program.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yes.
Because in Japan, it's a living fact that it's like innovative. That's
it's
like
a fact.
Center of business and everything. There are a lot of connections that you can make.
Yes.
And a lot of business opportunities that if you tackle them.
For this reason, I
That's
mean,
really good.
I don't see myself living in Asia, to be honest. Like, I see myself, even like for the internship in the third year, I will stay here in Europe for sure. But I think I will take this more as an experience, because, for example, in Spain, okay, I can go anytime, it's here, but I don't see myself going by myself, you know, to Tokyo. So
Yeah, I
I
totally
think
understand.
I will take this chance if it's possible.
I
we
think you
will
should.
see.
I think you
I
should,
will
because we
apply.
are young, and
Yes.
if we have the chance, I think you should take it.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about the plan A is going on a grand tour,
Yeah.
and as you said, we can split it. So
Yeah.
3 months, 3 months, 3 months in Bali, 3 months in Bangkok. The reason behind this, because I'm really open to like new cultures
Yeah.
and to explore new places, and let's say just be in different environments, and just just to explore like how the locals live their own lives, because I don't know if you know, but in one of the locations there is Buddhism, and in the other location there is Hinduism.
Yeah.
And it's not really like a like I'm actually open for these type of things.
Okay.
I'm curious to like
To know
just
more about it.
yeah, like meet the cultures, and also like meet the customs that they have there. And also, come on, it's like rainforests,
Yeah.
beaches,
Yeah.
and monkeys. Come on, the
But
best thing.
do you think, like, where are you going? Like 3 months?
3 months in Bangkok,
Yeah. And 3 months in Bali?
in Bali,
Okay.
in Indonesia. And these locations, the reason why, actually, the main reason,
Yeah.
is that these are also like centers for businesses,
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of like entrepreneurs who are starting their businesses there. And I certainly believe that if I go there, I can make some connections there, because I already have some business ideas for later, and
That's really
they
nice.
are really interconnected with those places, and the people and the possible connections there. So that's the main reason behind it, why I'm going there, as a plan A, because of course it's like kind of a lottery.
Yeah.
But I think we just have to believe it and just try it. So we will see.
We will see.
Yeah, the plan.
Same for me. We will see.
Yeah, the plan B would be, I think, China,
Yeah.
because China is also something
Really?
that's, yeah, I actually started learning Mandarin
Yeah.
back in the days. I'm still like, okay, I'm really like a rookie at it,
Yeah.
but it also interests me a lot. So
That's nice.
I'm curious about it. So maybe one day, if the plan A won't work, there is plan B, and let's go to somewhere else. Okay, so we had a nice conversation with travel opportunities, and we didn't even mention that it's not just the grand tour and the exchange, but also the internship. That is a possible option to go abroad.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, because if somebody is somebody is choosing international business as a student, you have a lot of opportunities.
You have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of chances to go around the world and make connections with companies.
True.
So I think it's really beneficial for us.
True. Even in our second year, right? Like we have to choose something, some destinations out of the given given countries, where we have to contribute to a project, right? For a week period, and I don't know. That's also something which is really good. That's you have the chance to go again.
Yeah,
in every year, you actually kind of have to go there to experience, and that's really good, because also our degree is putting an emphasis on going and
put yourself like out there and
and forcing us to step out of our comfort zone, even if we are not really open for these things. And that's something that nobody will regret, I think, after 4 years.
That's for sure.
Let's see. I'm curious about some these are like kind of sensible topics.
Okay.
But I'm curious if have you ever felt homesickness?
Yeah. So more last year than this year, I guess so. Yeah. So I think last year, more around like festivities, because I really enjoy spending like the festivities. For example, I don't know, Christmas with my family. So, like, I went back to Italy at that time, but I was like during like December, I was feeling like homesick. I wanted just to go home, or even like after exams. To be honest, I felt homesick, but not that much because I went home really often. Like I went home last year 4 times during the year, and 2 times my parents came here to visit me. So I saw them pretty often. But still, I had my moments. But that's normal. Like I think everyone should like have those moments.
Yeah, it's totally
It's
fine.
totally normal. But this year, I think maybe after summer when I came back, I don't know. This year was a little bit hard to come back. But so the first weeks weren't that good, but then everything went good, like normal again. And I'm looking forward to go for like Christmas holidays
Of course, like
again back home. But I think I'm used to it now, so it's not that strong.
that's good to hear. Because of course, it's like totally normal to feel vulnerable,
Yeah.
especially if you are like away from your parents and from your friends back in Italy. But also, I think that it meant your homesickness that there are a lot of Italians around here. That maybe if you can hear your native
Yeah, that's really
language,
nice.
maybe it helps a bit.
Yes, that's really nice. Like I miss like speaking in Italian and to people. So it's really nice to have like some friends, some Italian friends who I can like communicate in Italian. So that's nice.
But the other sensible topic is the weather.
The-
So
What did you say?
the weather.
The weather?
Yeah. So did you got used to it already?
The weather. Okay. To be honest, the weather is this year is better than last year.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
okay, we are
that's a living fact. Yes.
in like end of October, okay, and it's still like there is sun. It's not that cold, so I think last year was even worse. Like after September, I saw just rain, like strong rain, wind, and I know it will come up like soon, but I think I'm used to it now, so it's not even a problem for me to like bike, even if it's raining. But last year was just so dramatic, I think. But it's just because I wasn't used to it. So
Yeah, probably that's why.
Yeah.
Because it's also like kind of a shock that you are experiencing, especially you are coming from Italy, so you got used to the sun
yeah,
and everything.
I know.
Yeah, probably that's why. But I'm glad that you are getting used to it.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that
Last
bad.
year I was a little bit dramatic in the beginning, but it was like fair to be dramatic, to be honest.
Yeah, and also there are a lot of students who can't really bear the weather conditions. But it also depends on your mindset. So
Yeah.
if you are setting on another type of mindset that probably you can follow. For example, when it's raining, to my eye, it's like I have to be productive. And since it's always raining, I'm always trying to be productive.
When it's raining, I'm really lazy. Really lazy.
Well-
So, but yeah, now it's changing. But yeah, usually, yeah, I don't know. I'm just lazy.
What about this is a sharp turn after
Okay.
this topic, but like, what are the outdoor activities that you used to do in summer or like in September when the weather is still nice, it's still
like
sunny.
here.
Yeah, in the Netherlands.
For example, I always go to the park with some friends. We have just a picnic or some snacks there. We just lay down when it's sunny, and or with the boats around like the canals. So
Yes.
it's really nice. Or other outdoor activities. I don't know. Go out for drinks. I usually do that in
Okay.
Italy, like really often.
Okay.
Here, not that often, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Or I don't know. I love to try, for example, new food or like new places where to eat. So even that, it's a nice activity for me. Just go out and with some friends and try new places. Or I visited a lot of cities here in the Netherlands, so I just went around. And I think, these are the outdoors activities that I suggest.
What skills of yours could you like acquire or enhance during your studies? Because we already talked about the communication skills.
Yes. Okay. So I'm more confident. I learn more like communication skills than writing skills as well, thanks to the reports. What else? Maybe I'm more like meeting deadlines. I'm more like stricter now. I try to like get my work done before that, so I don't stress out. But I think these are the main ones.
Is it easy to make new friends, make new connections with internationals?
I think it's pretty easy. Okay, but it depends if you are introvert, extrovert. It depends on the person, because I think it's nice to be like introvert sometimes, but you have to start and be extrovert and go talk to people, be interested to their culture, to where are they from and everything. I think it was easy for me to make friends from different countries, and so I think it's pretty easy, because I think international people are really like open-minded and really open. So
I do think that since we moved into an international environment, like our like chances to meet new people and experience new cultures just like growth is exponentially. And the best piece of advice that I can give to students who wish to study abroad in the future, it would be if you start something alone, if you are moving to a new environment, you have to fight off your boundaries and just be extrovert.
Yes.
You just have to be open for everything.
Yeah,
you just have to explore, meet new people.
That's true.
Be sociable.
And I think you should be around the people that are from the same country, but not that much, because I don't know. I think if you make more connections with people from other countries, maybe you have the chance to go and visit them. So, I think it's better if you like open yourself.
I certainly believe that, because I also could have a lot of opportunities since I met a lot of new people all around the world. For example, I had the chance to go to Portugal last summer, and it was awesome as an experience, and I could literally utilize my connections in order to explore a new country. And
that's super nice.
And it's really good because we hanged out with them and we could travel around. They showed me around. It was really nice. And also we are going back to Hungary sometime, and I will do the same for them. So I will show them around, and it's just so nice that you are meeting new people.
And you are always like around and visiting them. It's super nice.
And this ability to go there and experience their culture, their cuisine, I love to eat.
Yeah.
And the Portuguese dish is really good, like all of them. And this is such a nice opportunity that you can
That's true.
take, especially if you are open for people from other countries. That's really good.
That's true.
Rose, thank you for the interview
You're
or
welcome.
podcast that we did.
You're welcome.